Alright, people, how's it going? I hope you guys are doing well. Today, I'm going to react to, woke TikTok cringe or trans activists trying to put your or their ideologies into your brain. And so we'll see what these people are all about. Alright? So let's start with it. Why not? Really? Come on, dude, come on. It's a little kid, bro, come on.
Hi, I'm Nadine, a sex educator.
And I'm Eva, a sex researcher.
I use the pronouns she and her because I'm
Here we go.
And when I was your age, I used to be a girl.
Gender is how you feel on the inside about whether you're a boy or a girl, a man or a woman. If you're non-binary, feel like neither or both. People can also be fluid, feel more like female, more like male, on an
Why are teachers actually, this is not staged, I don't think so. Why are people or teachers, educators, professors, why are they putting this kind of stuff, wouldn't it be good, like back then, you had your biology book or your science book, and on the first chapters, right, there will be like the human biology or uh, whatever the kids now call it nowadays, right? They just leave it at that. But why are they actually teaching them about fluid and stuff like that, right? Like this woke thing is just insane, bro. Come, let me see.
based on a different day or time. It's really individual.
Absolutely.
Everyone born with a vulva is a girl. True or false?
Or identifies.
Okay.
Not everybody is sure. And that makes
Okay,
sense.
dude.
But our genitals actually don't determine our gender. So some people born with vulvas can be boys.
Gender creative parenting is a better.
And that's how you confuse little kids. Did you see that dude's face? Did you see this kid's face? Look. Look. Come on. Where is it?
Our gender. So some people born with vulvas can.
Look, he was like, I would be the same. I understand. They're talking about this. They're talking about now girls that are not born, what they're supposed to be. So they need to be like gender fluid or some shit like that. It's just nonsense. Okay. I'm gonna ramble. I know. I'm gonna make a tangent. No, wait.
Gender creative parenting is a better option for parenting than assigning kids genders at birth.
Hey, Davy.
Yes,
If a person doesn't feel like they're a boy or a girl, what do we call them?
they.
I'm detransitioning.
Sad. Sad parenting.
And for context, this is what I used to look like. And then I looked like this. And now I look like this. I think that if somebody wants to transition, they should still transition. I think that we should support trans teens and trans kids. I think that we should support underprivileged trans adults. I think that we should stop pushing this idea that we know better for somebody else. Because I would have never known even an iota of who I am now if I hadn't transitioned. And this is coming from somebody who literally has a dissociative disorder. You should look at our page. I don't blame the doctors.
She's saying that because she got mental issues, bro. I'm telling you. Why do people say, being, liking the same gender and being gender fluid and going by they, them? They're just up in here, right? Because, ideologies, woke culture, Sex in the City, stuff like that, right? You know what I mean?
I thank the doctors. I don't blame other trans people. I thank other trans people. And I thank trans women for helping me understand my own femininity and pointing out when we were experiencing
There you
a
go.
lot
See,
of
she
different
got.
types of dysphoria. By the way, DID in and of itself is not a delusion-based condition. I never had a delusion about who I was or what I was experiencing. I just had doctors
interesting.
who were on my side and who helped me be able to figure it out one way or the other.
So she
I'm
got
not
encouraged.
ruined.
I
Let
think so.
people be.
2, 3.
Okay.
I wear a mask to school. I wear a mask to school. Hi ho the Dario. I wear a mask to school. It helps.
This is just sad. How fat teachers. She sounds fat and old. Would you agree? I would agree with myself. And I don't. Why are they indoctrinating? Why are they brainwashing little kids? They're like literally kindergarten. They don't even know what their names are. And look, what? They don't even know how to talk.
to keep me safe. It helps to keep me safe. Hi-ho the dairy-o, it helps to keep me safe.
Nope.
It keeps my friends safe. It
Did you really think that a piece of clothing and not your environment? Because virus, it can be anything, right? I can sneeze and it can be everywhere, you know. Particles, little particles, right? Dust, fairy dust, like cocaine, but not that potent, right? It can kill you, you know. Apparently, virus, right? You know, C19, stuff like that. It's just virus, right? Everywhere, you know, everywhere. They come into your face, right, the side. And apparently they protect you, right, with just a piece of clothing, right? Because, you know, if you did wear them, which, you know, all of us were there at one point, you know, back then, we had like little designs, right? You know, like knitted ones and stuff like that. Yeah, they don't work.
keeps my friends safe. Hi-ho the dairy-o,
This is sad.
it keeps my friends safe. And let me
Honestly.
see a hooray! Put your hands up in the air!
Totally, yeah. Technically, a gender-affirming piercing can be any piercing that you get that affirms your gender. Think of, earlobe piercings for women. But when a lot of people say this term, they're referring specifically to piercings that help with bottom dysphoria for trans people. The specific piercings that I got are inner
Whoa.
labes. A lot of trans masculine people will get these piercings and get them done at a large age and wear
Transmasculine?
big
What the
heavy
fuck?
jewelry in it, and it can emulate balls. And when you're wearing this type of jewelry and these piercings, it can affect the way that you have to sit and stand and walk in a way
Subscribe.
that makes your body language appear more masculine.
And
a
follow
lot of
that
people
page.
also just find it really affirming to have that physical weight there. If you want to hear more about what my experience getting these piercings was like and what they're like so far for me, go to the next video.
What's the unpopular opinion that you have about parenting that you know is going to make a lot of parents mad?
If you've been following me long enough, you know what I'm about to talk about.
Stop.
I'm going to preface this with I am not telling anybody how to parent their child. This is specifically what I feel is best. And that is that gender creative parenting is a better option for parenting than
She don't
assigning
got
kids
kids,
genders
but
at birth
okay.
and then having them tell you if it's different later. And I say that because by not assigning any gender at birth and treating their gender as an unknown, it gives them so much more opportunity to explore gender identity in all of its facets instead of having this preconceived notion of what gender is that was pushed on them based off of their genital appearance. So, again, not telling anybody how to parent, but that's my 2 cents. And that's why we're raising our kiddo the way we are.
Stop.
You don't have to like it, but you will
Harvard.
respect it. And if you don't respect it, I'm going to block you. Real
Block
fast.
me. Don't care.
Also, no hate in the comments because that gets blocked too.
Oh, so the girls are being nosy today. Well, in that case, we just use our handy dandy duct tape.
Oh, y'all know we don't use this. We just smush our shit back and hope for the best.
Like, why are you even looking down here?
At the naughty bits, the nether regions, the unmentionable.
How about we mention this pretty face instead? Eyes up here.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh.
Mother's Day is tomorrow.
Oh, no.
And this is the second.
Joker? Is that you? I think that's Joker. You agree? Yeah, I think let's just watch the video in peace.
Second day that's rolled around. There's 2 different days in the year that I question. There's Mother's Day and there's Father's Day. As a trans person, as a trans woman, which one do I celebrate?
Trans women?
Father's Day rolled around. I don't feel like a father. Mother's Day's tomorrow. I feel like a mom, but who celebrates me? It's not a situation of pity me or anything. I just genuinely want to know, is there other people out there that you don't know which one you fall under? Are you a mom? Are you a dad?
Sensitive,
There's
weak.
Parents' Day. Why can't we just have a Parents' Day? Like, you're a parent, that's worth celebrating. Why does it have to be
Women watching
one or
this.
the other? It actually bothers me a lot, and I didn't think about that till today. And I don't know.
Story time. This has been.
I think that guy had, TRT issues. Maybe he's on estrogen blockers, and maybe his hormones are just up and down, up and down, up and down, down.
My first year in preschool with a class
Uh-oh.
of my own, teaching alongside another queer neurodivergent
No.
educator, and we have been rocking our twos class. We've been talking about gender and skin color and consent and empathy and our bodies and autonomy. It's
Consent in a kindergarten class, preschool? You gotta be joking, bro. You gotta be. This is just jokes, right? Is this setup? Is this stage? Are these paid actors? I think they're paid actors. I don't think this is real. No way. There's no way this is real.
It's been fabulous. So today at the lunch table, when the topic of gender and genitals came up, one of our students plainly looked up and said, "Well, I'm a girl today, but I know that teacher Co isn't. No, they're NB." And the look on the incoming teacher's face was priceless. She was shocked in a good way, and she just looked around at the two of us and said, "This class is incredible, and I am so impressed."
I am impressed that they let parents let their kids get taught by people like this, right? I don't know, how do they even screen their teachers now? Because I remember back then, back when I don't remember in preschool, it was like 2008, 2009. Yeah, I am a 2003 kid. I am a kid. If you don't know, I know I look younger, but I am a kid. Sorry to disappoint all of you ladies watching. I'm sorry. I'm a kid, right? I'm 20, right? I'm you gotta relax, chill my DMs. But still, I don't remember. I remember when I came here in the U.S., right? Like actually, I didn't came here in preschool because I was actually raised in TJ, right? Tijuana, Mexico. And so I remember when I came here, it was different because, I didn't speak the language. I was a foreign, I was I was an immigrant pretty much, right? Because pretty much an immigrant, even though I'm born here in the United States. But I've never interacted with anyone from, America. Never. I was pretty much Mexican, right? Over there. I think that made sense. But when I came here, they didn't have any of these ideologies. I think it was getting popular back then, back in 2013. I think that was getting popular, right? It was getting more eyeballs, more attention on, trans. And, that's just me, but I'm pretty sure they've been out for a while, trying to push this shit. Now they've done it. 2023 transgenderism. I'm not a fan of it. But let's see what this teacher has to say, because she's impressed apparently for fucking up kids' lives.
To your face, Ty.
Makeup.
You put makeup on it?
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
7.
No, how old are you?
7.
You're 4.
No, it's 7.
Are you a boy or a girl?
A girl.
A girl?
Mm-hmm.
Were you born a girl? Were you born a girl?
Yes.
When you were a baby, were you a girl?
Yes.
Are you in a boy's body though?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't even think I have to say anything. This is sad. It's gonna make me cry. My estrogen's gonna crash right now. It's gonna be, tears, and my testosterone's gonna go down literally just now. Wow. Can you believe this? I cannot believe a single bit of it. That's just sad. Wow.
Okay, tell TikTok bye.
Bye.
And I have to be honest.
World where this is actually true, you can see it, right? It's all over the news, all over Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and they just keep promoting this thing, I'm not saying they're not gonna change, because I don't think so. They just started, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. Nowadays kids have in the actual books, school books, they have this, the thing that we saw at the beginning, that we're talking about, that a boy can be a girl and a girl can be a boy and stuff like that. So they're inclusive, right? They're including it. And so I'm like, okay. I didn't have that. You didn't have that. If you're watching this, if you're older than me, obviously you did not have that, right? If you were born in 90s, 2000s, 90s, 80s, 70s, 80s, 1920s, I mean, that would be kind of awesome, actually. You'd be like 100 something years old. But I don't agree on it. So yeah, that's my opinion, my Hispanic opinion. And so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.